This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and I am going to do a Dirty Dozen art prompt challenge game with Becky. She's just getting ready to pull the first prompt. We are making ATCs for pocket letter swaps. I'm having a lot of fun to do this. We're on week 4. So let's see what the first prompt is. Prompt 1. Add masking tape. To remove later. Okay, the first prompt is to add masking tape, remove later. So where's my masking tape? I have to find my masking tape. I got all sorts of tape here, but where's my masking tape? I'm always having to get my masking tape out. I don't know what I did with it. Masking tape, masking tape, masking tape, masking tape. Where's my masking tape? I don't know where it disappears to, but I have a new one. So I better get bopping along here. Let's see. I usually do this in diagonals, but I want this to go for on all the ATCs. So we're thinking ATCs, and I'm getting 16 on the page. You know, you can tear your masking tape in half. Let's see, where's my... You can use washi tape, she's saying, if you'd rather. Let's see, I think... Let's see if I can tear this whole strip in half with the fan blowing. Oops. I think this is about how Becky's is listening. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in weird shapes. And the fan is blowing, so fan's blowing. I'm going to have to work fast here. She's going to call the next one on me. Whoa. Look at the fan blow. Windsock. Oh, Becky. Becky's done. Now, Becky is saying when you pull this off later and you don't like the white base background, take your ink spray and spray it. After you get done and you pull it up and you got all that white and you don't want all the white, then so if you don't like all the white after you pull it up, you can spray it with sprays. Yeah, she's going to go to another one before I'm done here. And I'm putting a lot of tape on here because I know I'm going to cut these into APCs. So there we go. There we go. There we go. She's getting ready to pull the next one. I'm just about ready. Use that's not good. So she's pulled prompt 2, and prompt 2 is number 2 is use markers. Now I know that markers will probably get covered up, so I'm not going to use really good markers. Now let's see, what shall I use? This is July, so let's use red and blue, and we'll stick with those. I might put some black in. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Oh, this is a purple. I guess I don't have a, well, I do have a blue. We don't want a purple. Let's get the blue out. This is a, well, that's a purple too. I guess I don't have a blue. We're going to do purple for blue. I'm just going to outline the shapes here of my masking tape. And, you know, I did not plan out what shapes were going to be in here. So whatever shapes, you know, ooh, this is reminding me either of a mosaic or a stained glass window. Ooh, tape is. I'm liking this so far, Becky. Stained glass window is what I'm thinking. Stained glass window ATCs. Ooh, I need some gold. Ooh, I need some gold. Checking to see if I was in frame. I didn't even check to see if I was in frame when I logged on, because Becky was getting ready to call the first prompt. I am thinking stained glass window. That's what I'm thinking. So that means that I'll need a focal image. Well, the focal image might come at the last. Okay, I'm liking that. Do I want to do the red? I'm thinking most of this marker will probably get covered up, but it's really inspired me for stained glass. Yeah. I don't like this piece of masking tape. I'll pull that off. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Use marker. I'm ready, Becky. There we go. We'll put that back. Oops. I put my black one in there. She's pulling the third prompt. Add book page. Now she says when you add here the book page, avoid the masking tape. And I have those book pages that I cut apart last week from my history book. Yay, I have them right here. So we're going to have a historic stained glass window. History. I don't know where this is going, but we'll see. Let me grab a paper towel for my brush here to kind of get the water out of it. Yeah. And I'm going to do these one at a time or my pages will be flying all over the place. It'll be interesting to see how these turn out. And I really don't like collaging, I have to tell you, because when I work fast like this, the collage does not stick and I wrestle with it later. I'll put that there. And let's tear text. That in there. Put that there. Let's get another small one. I'm working as fast as I can because These gals get done fast. Although they're doing for 10 ATCs, so they may be slower this time. And I didn't, no, I guess that's going to stick. I don't like the margin here. Let's tear off. I guess that could go right in there, couldn't it? It could. It will. Right there. Off of my finger. Put that there. Put that in there. Let's do that again. Put that there. And we'll put that little piece there. She's telling us not to put the book text where the masking tape is, or we'll have trouble getting the masking tape up later. Yeah, I need a triangular one. Like this, like that. Sort of triangular. Put that right in there. Put that here. And I'm working as fast as I can. I want to get all of these done. That there. Throw that away. Oh, my wind is blowing my fan's blowing the scraps around. After I'm done streaming, I always have to go in and pick up all my scraps. I don't always do the greatest job, but I try. And I'm just putting them down as fast as I can. Here, let's move move over. Yeah, let's throw that away. I've got plenty. I'll put the map on there. And let's tear this. That there. I need some more triangles. Tear up that. Triangle in there, sort of a triangle. Yeah, she's saying she's going to be ready. More of a triangle. Come on. Some little pieces in here. Becky says that I would respond to that. Mary knows how to put Holly in timeout, but I'm keeping my hands busy. I'm still doing book text. I'm still doing book text. You guys are going to pull another prompt on me. And I just have a few left here. There we go. Let's see. What did I see? I think I wanted some in here. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna throw the scrappies away. Because they annoy me. They annoy me. They annoy me. They annoy me. I've got scraps over here to collage. All right, let's give it a dry while they're talking. I'm steadily working. I'm just going to call another prompt. My page is going to stick. Number 4, stencil. All right, we can do that. Well, you know, I'm wanting some light colors here to shine through, but we're going to have the white shining through. And if we stencil, I'm going to be pulling the, well, let's pick a stencil. Let's pick a stencil. And then we'll pick a color. Yeah. Oh. I could use those. Yeah. Maybe these little square ones. Let's use those little square ones. All right, so I'm going to leave my glue out because I have a feeling. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm leaning toward red. I'm leaning toward red or green. And of course, my fan is going to blow my paper around here. See if we can't tuck it under a little. How about, I would do bronze, but I think that's a little too early. Let's go for the red. And I need sponges. Oh, I should keep these sponges close to me. Let's grab a sponge. And I'm thinking red. I don't know why. Let's see how that comes out. Just wipe it off. That's okay that it comes out. These are hearts. I'm not sure how I feel about hearts on a stained glass window, but I'm just going fast because I know Becky's going to pull the next prompt on us. Let's do the squares. These will all fall into the background. I like the squares best, I think. I'm going to use squares over here. It'll wash out but that's okay because I'll be pulling up tape anyway. And that could probably be one off. I like the squares. Let's get them all over the place, Mary. Now it looks like a mess, but most of this will be pulled up with when I pull up the washi tape. So I'm not too worried about it. They'll just be little red squares here and there. Yeah. And they're not even dark. This paint is very transparent, which is a good thing. Get that off of there. Let's do it this way. Come on, don't make me get out more paint. Oh, look, I caught one under it. What I did, I had a stencil under it. I wondered why it was looking so weird. Well, that's okay. We'll just continue. We're all right with it. And Becky's washing out her stencils. Mary's going to have a studio day where she breaks out the Papa's, or the Papa Murphy, the Murphy's oil soap. Cleans her stencils and her tools and her paintbrushes. Yeah. Let's get a little up in here. Oh, I missed. Yeah. I'm liking it. It's a stencil-y mess. All right, and I just had practiced throwing this away because we work so fast, and for me to try to save all that is, yeah. We're in no hurry, Becky. Mary's in no hurry. Let's give it a dry. Should dry pretty fast. I'm buffering again. If the next prompt is not blue, I'm going to put my brush in the water. All right, there we go. I'm happy with mine. Becky's looks so neat. Mine looks so You won't say what mine looks like. I'm going to have to close my YouTube out again. I keep buffering. I think it's because I get all those notifications. And I'm watching Becky. Come on. All right. I got punches here that need to be. I'm ready, Becky. Well, let me find my ink pen. I threw it over here. We're ready for number 5. Let's put our paint away. Let's put the white paint away. All right. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Water. Okay. Here it goes. Here it comes. Add something that makes you smile. Gold makes me smile. Becky said green makes her smile. I said gold makes me smile. Makes you smile. Funny. I said gold makes me smile, and Becky said green makes me smile. Well, Becky, I'm after my gold. She's adding hers with a palette knife. She's adding hers with a palette knife, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can get it open. And when I can't get these open, I go for my scissors, and then I just break this seal. It's a lot easier than, and I know the Vaseline trick, but you know, when you're doing these dirty dozens, see how easy that was after I did that? You just break the seal. All right, she's adding hers with a palette knife, so that's what I'm going to do. Gold makes me smile. And I'm going to add a lot of it because I want it to go on my, she's just adding a little, but I'm adding a lot because I want it to go on my masking tape so that I have pretty washy when we get done. Gold makes me smile. It's funny how we both thought about color. I don't care for green so much. I mean, I don't mind other people loving it, but I could not put green all across my page here. Ew. Now gold, yeah. I like bronze. I like copper. Lisa likes copper. I like blue. That's all right. That's all right. She's done. I'm only using my palette knife because Becky did. I know, use a credit card. See, look, I tore that. I don't like putting that stuff down. When I work fast like this, I don't like collaging because you just don't get the glue on it like you should. You don't have time. Gold makes me smile. Everybody knows that about me. Let's put some more up in here. Right. Was number 5, yeah. this up. Is that the tape? I think that's the tape. We can leave that. Let's give it on the edge here. I'm loving this. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to dry this a little. Let's put that in the water. Let's keep this go down. I might need it again. Ow. Becky just puts a couple swatches on there. Mary plasters the whole page with gold. Let's dry it. I'm just smoothing out some of the thick pieces. Pretty dry. Getting dry. I can go to the next part. All right. Use. I want an alternate. Yeah, I have to pick up. Okay, I can do that. All right. Yes. Yes. Thank you. She asked me if, so I am going to, I don't have gesso. Well, I have gesso, but I don't use it. I'm going to use white, but I'm going to add a little yellow to it, or a little light blue, maybe. Light blue. So I'm going to use white, and it says gesso out an area, but I'm going to gesso out several areas. Put this here. Put that there. And this apple barrel is my gesso. apple barrel white. Oh, look at that gesso. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to add a little touch of blue here. A little touch of blue. And we're going to mix it up with this palette knife that I've been playing with. And I can't hardly see where these are, but I'm just going to kind of just now aqua. This is not aqua, but it's a light blue. You know what I want to do is, yeah. Now remember, I'm going to be pulling up that masking tape, so this is really all in the background. And I'm going for stained glass, I think. And this will just add to the, when I pull the tape, I think it'll define my stained glass. I might have to refine it a little, but I think, maybe a little in these spots like here. And I usually can tell where I've missed by looking in the camera of my computer screen, because I don't recognize them until I look someplace else, look at it from somebody else's eyes. And we don't need a whole lot, but we do need some. And that's a whole lot. I'm going to call that done. I'd like to remove some of this. And this is watercolor paper, so my watercolor can take a lot of this. I need a new towel here. I just don't want it to be so opaque. Where's my... And this is watercolor paper that I'm working on, so it can handle big squirts of water. Becky says she's using too much paint. So did I, Becky. She's leaving hers. I'm lifting mine. Put that back in the... Good. She's going to dry a little because that's what I need to do. I'm going to throw this away. Just if I'm working so fast, I can't fool with saving all that. 80-cent paint, Becky says. You got to save that 80-cent paint. All right. I'm happy with my background. Heat gun alert, Becky says. Heat gun alert. You know what I see? When I pull my masking tape and I make stained glass windows, you know what I see? I see silhouettes, maybe colonial style silhouettes. I'll have to think about it. I gotta put my earbuds back in and listen to Becky. Just gonna pull number 7. They like to keep me busy. Add paint. I think I'm going to hold. Add paint. Let's see if they're going to call an alternate. If they call an alternate, I'll check out. But otherwise, I'm going to hold. Sharon's calling for an alternate. Let's see what an alternate is. Add torn paper. I've already done that. Second, number 1, number 2 alt. Words. Okay, I'm going to hold this to the last. I'm going to use words, but I'm going to hold. Let's see. I want to peek. Let's peek while she's doing that. Oh, I gotta peek. I gotta find a good place to peek. Here. Let's peek. Ooh, I'm gonna like this. All right. I'm good with this. Becky, I'm ready. Number 8. Becky gave me a good idea this morning. While she's working, I was working on my Pocket Pals, and I was getting the head punched out of the circle, and I cut out all the little dresses, cut out the arms. I'm still cutting out arms and legs, and I'm ready to cut out. No, I cut out all the arms. I'm ready to cut out the feet. But I had a lot of big pile of scrap paper, and she said, Mary, you can use the little circle punch and do collars, because it has a collar. The little Pocket Pal has a collar. So I punched a whole bunch of scraps here with the little, let me grab one. See the little scraps here? I punched out. It'd be fun to say add scraps. If we do, I'll put these on here, because these, I'm thinking that I'd collage with them. But I got all my little collars for my Pocket Pals from the scraps. And I really do like that, because that's making use of your entire product. So I'm going to put my earbuds back in so I can hear Becky. This really did mute it down. I might add some more gold on top of that. I could do that while she's stamping. I'm going to add my words after I cut them up into ABCs. I'm going to smear some gold on here to bring the shine out a little bit more here. Just add up my finger. I'm going to add my words last after I get them all cut, because I don't want to cover up my words with my silhouette. I'm thinking stained glass, and then I'm thinking a silhouette. A fire screen would be fun to do, but not everybody's going to know what a fire screen is. I'm thinking something colonial, because my theme for this month is colonial. Oh, it'd be fun to do those beautiful dresses, wouldn't it? Do some miniature colonial dresses. Ooh, that would be fun to do. And you can't see the shine, but it is shiny. See, it's shiny. There, you see it. Gold is shiny. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just There, that's coming off. Okay, that's enough. I'm ready, Becky, anytime. Let's clean my hand. While she's doing that, I'm going to clean my hands. Or at least sanitize them. I don't know about cleaning them. Sanitize the gold on my fingers. It's not really pulling it off. It's sanitizing the gold paint. I'm using hand sanitizer. Get that red off. My brush in the water. Yeah. See this. I wonder if I can melt that glue. Let's see if I can melt the glue. Soften it up a little. And scrape it off with my, oh, that'll work. Oh, that works. Oh, that works. I'll do that as a, all right. Yeah. All right. Number 8 coming up. Add a tree. She's tossing. Out. Out. Draw uneven lines. I might do that later. Number 1, number 2, alt. Add hearts. I don't know about hearts. I think I'm going to go for the draw line, uneven lines. And I think I'm going to do that with my credit card. I don't want hearts. Hearts don't fit my theme. So I'm going to grab my credit card and I'm going to add some lines. With what color? Black? Yeah. Now I'll probably be, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about this. Black. Oops, that's the new one. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get too many lines on here, but I want some. And remember, I'm going to be pulling the masking tape, so I'll probably be adding lines after I pull the masking tape. Oh, let's add a line in here. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. I've gone stained glassy now. So let's just wipe my card off here. And I'm throwing away my paint because we're working too fast for me to try to save paint. All right, let's dry it. Now I'm liking it. Prompt 8. See, I have in mind what I want to do for these. I'm thinking APC colonial style, stained glass, and silhouette. And I may do something really simple for the silhouette. We'll see. I haven't decided what I'm going to do in the silhouette. It may just be a cameo. I like the idea of doing cameos. Black. Tastes good. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's put my paint away. Black is put away. White and blue is put away. Let's put the gold paint away. All right, I am happy, happy, happy. Ready, ready, ready. Number 9. She's still painting hearts. I'm ahead, Becky. That's unusual. So I'm holding my words. I'm holding prompt 7. Prompt 1 was add masking tape to remove later, and that is really last. Use markers was prompt 2. Prompt 3 was add book page. I did that. Prompt 4 was stencil. I did that. You can't see my stencil. You see parts of the red. Prompt 5 was add something that makes you smile. That was gold. I asked for alt on prompt 6 was green or aqua, and it was gesso out an area. Prompt 7 was add paint, and we did 2 alts, and I'm holding the second one is add words. Prompt 8 is she tossed the add a tree, and she gave 2 alts, and I'm doing draw uneven lines, and that's what these curved lines are. So yeah, that's gesso. There we go. Now we'll put gold paint. Gold. So I'm ready. Whenever you are. I'm caught up with them. Yeah. The fan has blown my papers around. You cannot believe it. All right, Becky, you can call another prompt now. I'm ready. She's going to pull another one. Sharon's ready. Prompt 9. Prompt 9. She's not going to use the little papers again. They're too hard to get open. Stamp with household item. And I don't want bubble wrap. And you know, I usually, when I get this prompt, I stamp with my paint. Can you call this a household item? Except I think I want smaller circles this time. And you know what? When we, here's a, how about stamping with a button? No. When I pulled those Jane Davenport watercolor pens, yeah, these were little rings around the watercolor pen, but now I have to have paint. I have to have paint again. I have to have paint again. Honestly. And I'm thinking this blue. This is ultramarine blue, but oh, you know, this is really thin. That's really thin. We're not going to use that. Let's go to this cobalt blue. I'm trying to figure out where to put my paper that it doesn't blow away on me. All right, let's do the blue. Let's see how this works. I'm not even sure this is going to work. Probably get my finger all messy. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it's not going to work for me. Let's put it back. What do I have I can stamp with? I need a lid of some sort. How about this? We'll just use this. Let's use the lid of this. This is a household item, a lid. We'll just call it, we won't say that it's craft paint lid. It's a lid to vinegar jug or something. Now remember, I'm going to be pulling all that masking tape, and I'm relying on that masking tape to define my stained glass. And all of this other is going to fall into the background, especially if I do silhouettes. These almost could go for buttons, couldn't they? But I'm sticking to my colonial silhouette thing idea, stained glass. The fan is blowing my papers around. And I'm going to have to dry this. You know what I do when I have lots of paint like this, like from my fine liner, and on these, I will blot them because it just dries faster. There. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go that way. Let's blot, because I know she's getting ready to call another one. Let's just blot. See, that picks up the excess paint. It picks up the excess paint. And it does squish some of that out, but I don't mind. I kind of like it. She's going to pull 10. Oh, out. I'm not putting butterflies or bees. Alternate or rebel, I'm typing in here. Alternate or rebel. Get rid of the butterflies or bees. That works. That works. Thanks. Thanks. Let's see. Alt. Add red or blue. Red and blue. See, I have blue on here. How much more red and blue do we need? You know, I think I'm going to go back to my stencil. And I think I'm going to use this one now because that looks very stained glassy. let's go back to, I need more wax paper. I'm going through wax paper and paint tonight. I'm going to add red again. Red. Yeah. Becky doesn't want any more lines. She's got enough lines. All right, we're going to use that one. Oh, she said she could, Becky said she could do it, but not in red and blue. No red and blue lines. Let's get that out of the way. I don't know how this is going to work. You're making lines with bright copper. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's keep going with this. Let's go right in here. Yeah, I'm liking this. Is going to be very stained glassy. I could even use some add glitter. I think what I would do is add some luminescent paint. I might do that anyway. I've already got the blue on here. I'm not going to worry about adding more blue. I'm just going to add this in the background here. I'm liking it. I don't know. Bless Howard's heart. Bless Howard's heart. Bless Howard's heart. Howard, there's your kitty in one cent. That means I get just a little bit more time to finish here. Just got a little bit left, Aunt Beck. I just got a little bit left. A little bit left, Aunt Beck. Not yet. Let me do the last of them. One more. Oh, she's drying. Boy, I used that to the last drop. I'm happy. I'm happy. She's drying, so I'm going to dry them. Come on, here is it. get it ready. Let's call it in. I like mine. Okay, well, let's do this. Okay. We're ready. Number 10. I gotta write smaller. I drank all my water. I'm listening. Now what she's doing. Okay, Beck. Ready, ready, ready. This is what you do when you play games. I don't have anything out to work on. I could start measuring off my APCs. If I start measuring, she'll call one. Right? 2.5. See? 2.5. 5. 7.5. 10. 12.5. 15. See? I told you. I told you. All right. Oh, I don't want bubble wrap. I've got too many bubbles on here. Alt, or Meridel. If she doesn't give me an make texture from household item. Huh. Yes. She was waiting for me to say yes. Oh, that works. Yay. Doodle. Well, I can doodle. Doodly doodly. So how am I going to doodle it? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to draw my lines. We'll call my lines doodles. However, I could doodle borders for later. I think I will. We'll go ahead and draw lines because I'm wanting to measure these out. Get an idea of where 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, and 15. So we'll doodle along these lines. 1. Oh, I'm not going to have time to doodle. 2. I might have to come back to that. I might come back to my doodles. 3. 4. I am getting 5. I'm liking this. I think I'm going to get 20 out of these. No, we have to do 3.5 this way. So 3.5 and 7. 3.5 and 7 and a half and 8, 9, 10 and a half. 3.5 and 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 10 and a half. 3.5, 7, and 10 and a half. Uh-oh. Did she pull another one? I'm looking to see where my lines are. I'm going to have to do it again over here. Where is my line? Right here. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it. These are my doodle lines. I might doodle later. We'll see. This just gives me an idea of where my ATCs are going to land. I think I got 20 out of here. So I got 4x5 ATCs. I got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I got 18. I got 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18. That makes more sense. All right, Becky, I'm ready. You know, the doodles could be, I'll probably come back. I'm going to put a hold on them. Hold. So there's some holds and there's a hold. So we're ready for number 11. See, this gives me an idea of where my lines fall, where my ATCs are going to fall. Just getting ready to pull another one. Aren't you? Ready, 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 Becky. Ready, ready, ready. I have to find out where all my masking tape is. Ready. What? We need 2 prompts to finish. Huh? Right. Add fiber. This is another hold. Well, you know what? Prompt 11 was doodle. 10. I'm missing a prompt in there someplace. Add lines. Add red and blue. Stamp with a household. That was 9. 10 was bubble wrap. Add red and blue. 8. You know, I missed one in there, but you know what? I missed a prompt. She said that was the last one. But I've got so much on here. That I'm not going to worry about it. So we have to get the masking tape off here. Where is it? Here? You know, maybe if my palette knife will help me find the masking tape. Yeah, we're having a hard time seeing where our masking tape is. I'm sure it's here. I just can't get it off. Go. And the idea yeah, their kitty cat is talking to her. The idea is to pull the masking tape off of these. And I think I'm going to get some, I have some wax paper here. Let's use that. There. I'm going to be hunting for masking tape. It's interesting how this pulls. Our kitty cat is really crying. Now, she said that we can add spray to these bright white lines. Oops. Her kitty cat is really talking to her. Yeah. It's so funny to listen to that. I don't know where this tape is going to, but I don't know. I don't like that area. But we could fix. We got alternates. We got things we held. The problem is I don't know where this masking tape went off to. I guess that's all masking tape. I'm trying to hold it up to the light to see. I think there's some in here. Well, I wisely. Oh, her silly alarm. Her alarm is a rooster crowing. Scares the bejeebies out of me every time. I don't know how that's coming off, but it is. Does this look like a stained glass window? I think after I spray it and get black lines on there, it will. I don't know where this tape is going to, but there it goes. That's a really wide piece of tape. I don't know. Pulling a lot there. I might have to go back and add some of this back in. I'm sure I have some more in here someplace. I just can't find them. Find my masking tape here. This looks like one. I can't get it off though. Next time I do this, I'll be a lot smarter. Because look, I'm pulling all the, and it's even pulling my, I know I didn't have that much in there. Let's see where my tape is. See, my tape is here. I'm going to add this back. And I'm going to add some of that back. I'm going to glue those pieces back down. It's really, I don't like how it's pulling up. Next time I'm going to use washi tape. Next time I'm using washi tape. I don't like this. For one thing, I painted over it all, and it really has painted my masking tape. And it doesn't want to pull up the way that I put it down. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not happy. It's not happy. I'm not happy with it. I might go back and add some of these back in. It's going to be stained glass window. See, this should have been. Oh no, see, it pulled up it pulled it up where I was careful with it. It pulled it up anyway. Let's put it back there. She's working on her ATCs. She's already cutting up her ATCs. I'm fooling with getting masking tape off here. I'm very disappointed in that technique. Next time I'm going to call for an alternate. So I'm very unhappy with this technique on this time. I can't even tell where my masking tape is. Well, I'm stopping. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy with them. I'm going to take the earplugs out so that I can talk to you. I'm very unhappy with it. I think it's not turning out like I envisioned it. I'm going to take my glue and glue some of these back in. But in order to do that, I have to wash my brush off again, dry it off, because I put it in the water. And I'm still happy with the stained glass concept. But see, that's too much there. So let's go ahead and glue this one back down. Leave some white space there for it. Flush it back down. And this one we're going to put in here. I do not like the next time. I'll either use washi tape or call for an alternate, because I sincerely did not like how that turned out. Yeah. What else can I do here? It's a mess. All right. We need something in there. Let's put it the other way. Let's put it that way. So I have some white left. I'm not getting caught on this prompt again. something in here. And let's fix this. I should just cut it. Trying to tear this. It's not working. Something in there. And it doesn't want to tear good after it's got its tape on it. Let's put this one in here. I'm unhappy with it. Unhappy. But I think, maybe, do I have another skinny one? Or sort of a skinny one that I can cut? Oh, I need to do something in there. Looked like it might have come out of there anyway. Let's take care of that little. Where did you come from? All right. I'm not happy with this, but I want to move on. I want to move on. I missed the prompter. I thought I got them all, but maybe one of these alternates that I'll have to go back and see what happened to mine. But I've got way enough on here. I've got way enough. So let's hit this with the heat gun. Heat gun alert. And this isn't quite giving me the effect I want with the stained glass. Yeah. Can you just spread out a little? Yeah. And you come down that way. So, Becky says you can hit these with some sprays to mute down all these whites. She's already doodling on hers. She's already got them all cut apart. I'm not happy with mine. Now, Mary, just keep working with it. It'll come out. Let's put my ruler away. Let's put the lid on my glue. You know, I'm really thinking some die cuts would look nice on here. But we'll see. I have to dig out all the die cuts and all of that. I'm not up to that tonight. Let's get some sprays. What do I have here? I have a lot of empty bottles. I've got Mitzi's red. Let's do red. We had a red and blue prompt. Ow. My vision got tangled with all of this mess. I'm trying to get my vision back for it. Put this in the water. All right. We'll see what happens when I spray these. And I have no idea if this is permanent or not. It's really a pretty spray. I've got a lot of whites in here yet. All my gold has disappeared. Oops, I kicked my camera. Well, I do like using Mitzi sprays on ATCs that I'm going to send out. What, there? Where else? Here? Someplace up in here. Up above here someplace. Over here? Where's that spot? I don't see it. There? I must have got it. All right, we're gonna have to let that dry. I'm gonna have to wipe all this off. This is really a pretty color, though, I have to say that. I do not know if that's water soluble or not, that spray. You know what I need to do now is gold squares, stencil, because we need gold to come through. Yes, that makes sense to me. And I think my doodling will be the black line, but I'm going to paint I need some silhouette images. Boy, I really poured the paint to this. I kind of wish my heat gun would do all its work while I went to get my book that I'm thinking about, using as inspiration. But I have to hold it in my hand and tell it what it wants to dry, so we will continue this. I'm going to stencil with gold after this. Try to rescue this project. I think I can. This is a lot of work to get this whole page dry because I really sprayed it on there. But it's really pretty in the long run, isn't it? It's highly pigmented. It's highly pigmented spray. Thank you, Mitzi, for the sprays. I'm not worried about the little white spots in here because I am going to stencil with gold. After I get all this dry. You're watching me dry. There's nothing like watching paint dry, is there? Nothing like watching paint dry. I see some of my masking tape back in here, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it because I don't know which is the masking tape now and which I'm mended with. Next time, I'll either call for an alternate or use washi tape. There's some wet spots on here yet. All right, I'm pretty happy with it so far now. So what we're going to do is, I like this this squares right here, and we're going to stencil those on with gold. So let's get out the wax paper again. We're going back to the stencil prompt. That will make up for the one that I missed. All right. Thank you, Mitzi, for the art spray. All right, let's get out my gold. And I'm going to have to put some down on my page. I'm getting way to the bottom of this. But that's okay. I got another bottle. I bought another bottle. That should be enough for now. And let's put this over here. Let's put the lid on. Take my sponge and wipe my sponge off wipe my palette knife off with the sponge. Now I'll probably get some red in there, but that's okay too. We're going to sponge. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking money. Let's kind of line it up a little if I can. It doesn't matter because they're going to be on different ATCs anyway. Now we're talking money. Now I'm happy. Happy, happy. And my doodling will be the black lines that I'm going to put on with, well, my fine liner needs to be washed out, but I'm going to use one of those little fine liners, I think. And, well, I need to finish them up and put like a word and a silhouette and that on here. I want to get them done. I don't want these hanging, these ATCs. I don't like to have them hanging out there waiting to be done, because then I'll stack up on me and then it'll come time to swap them out and I won't be ready. That little spot in there. Oops. Now we might have to do the silhouette over that one. Or the word, I blotched it in there. I don't know if I can lift that up and redo it or not. I might be able to. Maybe a little of the red. I think I'm going to have to varnish these. Yeah, that's better. Now let's go back and see if I can't fix that area. That's a little better. It's not perfect, but it's all going to fall into the background. I think I got way too much gold paint, which means I'm not going to waste this because it will go in my dictionary. I'm not wasting gold paint. No, no, no. Did I get a white spot on my shirt? Darn it. Excuse me. Oops. I got a little white spot on my shirt. I should have known better. It probably won't come off. Maybe it's just a blotchy in there. You know, even though we cover up a lot of these prompts, the process of doing them gives you the experience of what things do, what things work, what things don't work. Just like that masking tape. I will not use masking tape like that again. It doesn't work. It did not give me my desired results. Although I'm happy with the spray over it. But you get an understanding of what works on your page and what doesn't. Even though you cover up a lot of what you do. And I like that idea. I have way too much paint out. This is not the paint that I use on my, I smeared that. This is not the paint that I use on my angel book. I use something different. Ha! Let's come at it this way. I'm still thinking stained glass windows on these. I like how I reversed that on this side. Even though I'm going to have to go back and reverse it again to finish it off here. I'm getting too much paint in there. Smudged it up. Little stencil for a big sheet of paper. There we go. One more down, square down here. Now, we'll set that aside. Becky goes and puts hers in water. Mary says I'll wash them out someday. All right, you can't hardly see my lines here, but that's okay. Look at all this paint I got left. I'm going to do the no thing and put it back in the jar. Because I just use this for art anyway. It isn't like it really would be considered contaminating your paint. But you know, I just use this for my art journaling anyway, so I'm just going to put it back in. I'll use it another time when I stencil. I think I'm happy. So, I've gotten rid of those horrible lines. I am going to add some stained glass leading next. Let's see if I can't get my lid on the paint. And I'm going to do that, hopefully. I'm still watching Aunt Beck. She's still moving here with her ATCs. Let's see, can I get anything out of here? This is probably pretty stopped up, but I have to clean that. I have another one. These are not the ones that Sharon sent me. These are still the ones I have. And they're really hard to fill. However, I'm going to try to fill it because I want to. And I think what I'm going to do is put my bottle there and they're really hard to fill. You almost need a pipette to fill it. Is that a gunk? That's not filling very well. I'm very unhappy with my progress tonight. I'm tempted. This is not working at all. I wonder if the one Sharon sent are as narrow. Clean. Oh, here's the little rubber thing that comes on it. These I think are meant for airbrush. So naturally they have a much thinner liquid. My hands are all messy. What did I do with the ones that Sharon sent me? Well, you know, they look just as small. I'm not going to do it with it. So I have one that I cleaned. We are going to put some black paint we're going to put some black paint in. This is one that I cleaned out. It's not a new one. These, I will say, are a little bit easier to fill, hopefully. I think those others, you're almost going to have to fill them with a pipette. I don't know if you're seeing this. I'm way off of the out of frame. You have to keep these nozzles clean, especially if you use paint as is out of the bottle. Adding some water may help, but I like my paint nice and thick. So I do have the issue of them clogging up on me. But if you clean them religiously, Do your house cleaning. It's getting there. Okay. Let's clean this off. Ew. And let's clean this. So it wasn't too bad to fill it. It's got a little here at the rim. Got more in my hands than. All right. Hopefully this will work now. I want to do some stained glass. Now I kind of know where my. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't just draw them again. I think I will. Won't hurt because I already know where the lines are. Just draw them with a bigger marker. I'm going to go on off of the page. And this is just going to give me a sense of where the cut lines might be. That I don't worry if they're not exact when I cut them, because it always gets worked into the design. It fades into the background. Let's go in here. Yeah. There's 18 ATCs on here. Looks like Aunt Becca's got hers done. I'm still doing mine. But you know, at this point, I have a vision of what I want to happen. So I'm making it happen. I had to take the earbuds out because I can't concentrate on what I'm doing here and watch and listen to Becky at the same time. You think I'd be able to at this point in the game, but all right. There. Mm-hmm. There. I think I've saved them. I like these vertical ones here. You know, it looks a little out of place or a little bit different, but the thing of it is, these are going to be cut down into their own individual cards, so it will be fine. It will be fine. In there. All righty. Now, let's see if my fine liner works. This is going to be the doodle prompt, and I'm going to put stained glass leading in here. And I really should do it last after I get the silhouette on, but I'm going to put the silhouette in front of it. So I'm just going to kind of ooh. It really plopped out on me there. Let's get a towel. I have to put towels on my shopping list. All right, I'm going to kind of follow some of the lines that I'm seeing in here. maybe a curve of a circle, a line coming up this way. And it doesn't have to make any sense. I mean, some stained glass does, but I'm going to put silhouette in front of this. Let's bring that up there. That's really all I have to do. This one comes down this way, kind of in this way maybe, over this way. I see a line coming there. Break these up a little. The other thing you should not do is drag your nozzle through wet paint, if you can all avoid it. I find myself doing that. So right now what I've done is I've lifted my nozzle off of my page by about 1/2 inch. And I'm just putting in some lines that I see here. We're going to let these lines, these white lines that have been spray painted, just do their thing. And my stained glass is not meant to make any sense as far as the letting goes. And I think I'm gonna put silhouettes. I'm debating what kind of a silhouette I'm going to put. I might look at my die cuts and see what I have. I'm thinking black. I certainly don't have I don't have a cameo, but I might have something that will look nice. But if I do that, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning because this will all have to dry. And I will stream tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to do another little video here after I get done with this. I have a bright idea that I want to share. Well, I'm happy with that. Let's do the next layer. There is no rhyme to the lines in here. I mean, I'm not following it looks like Becky signed off. Let me shut my computer down here. Not my computer, my phone. She wanted to take Bernadette for a walk. It's kind of late, Becky. Don't you have bears or something out there? Probably take her for a walk in the yard. Bernadette is their little puppy dog. Or not a puppy. She's an older dog. She's not a puppy, but she's a cute dog. And I told her to go wake up Aunt Beck this morning. I said, Bernadette, go wake up Aunt Beck. Pretty soon Aunt Beck showed up. I said, she was talking about Aunt Bernadette waking her up. I said, yay, Bernadette. You did good. Yeah, now I'm much happier with, you can count this prompt as doodling, or you can count it as uneven, fat, and short lines. I think that was a prompt. I'm happy with how it's coming out now. And I have to tell you, Violet, our Violet, who comes to our chats and in several of our groups, looked at one of my old videos today where I was doing my stained glass art journal when I was still up in Wisconsin. And she was making a comments on that video. And boy, I'll tell you, I went back and watched that video, and it just reminded me how much I enjoyed doing that stained glass. And it wasn't real stained glass, of course. A real stained glass artist would go, huh? But I think maybe she got me in the mood to do a stained glass ATC theme tonight. Yeah, I'm just putting the black lines on here, just any way that makes it pretty for me. Makes what I see in here stand out. I'm not drawing any specific shapes. I'm just putting in lines randomly. They don't mean anything. But I am going to come in with silhouettes. I think I'll either paint them or die cut them out of black paper. And I have to check my die cuts to see what I have as far as shapes. I know I have the Tim Holtz plants. Those might look nice. Do a bunch of black ones. We have to do a word on here. I might just do hello. I know I got hello. I don't know what other words I have. I could do label words. Two more. And then we'll just let this dry overnight. Go ahead and frame this one out. And I don't care if there's, red showing in here on the edge. That's okay. It's just part of the fun. Okay. Two more. like that. This needs a line there. One more. Yeah, I was going to do all buttons, but that lasted for 2 ATCs because there's just so many fun things to do. I wanted to do those photo booth photos. I wanted to do the photo booth photos. Now I want to do the stained glass ones. So I'm just going to let this sit and dry, and then I'm going to get out my die cuts and see what, let's put it up here, see what I have. I'm thinking, I know I have Tim Holt's little plant shapes to die cut. So there's something else I want to do in another video tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out and let it process. And yeah, I will see you probably tomorrow morning when I stream. Bye.